Well, hello there, two-stroke turbo fans. Welcome back to the channel. My name's Mark. Sorry if my voice is a little scratchy. It's a little weak. I had COVID last week. Really messed up my schedule at the shop. Stella, the shop dog, doesn't really care. It's a hot day here in Portland, Oregon. It's the middle of September and it's supposed to be 93 today. There's a hot wind blowing. All my car covers around and the trees are just, it's really kind of nice. But really odd to be this hot this late in the year. Speaking of being hot, this is a hot car I've been working on for a while. You guys have followed me for some time on this 1972 Bavaria. And let me be very clear about saying that. I'm not saying Bavaria or Bavaria or Varia. It's Bavaria, right? Okay, the emblem missing, you can see it there. This car has been with the customer for some time. It originally was a 3.0 fuel injected car with an automatic transmission. It is now a 3.3 with a 4-speed transmission. And the fuel injection is gone. We're putting carburetors on it. I'm doing the last final touches. This thing was a mess. I don't want to sugarcoat it. It just was handed to me as a bunch of parts, which was fine, but I wasn't really expecting that. So it's taking a long time to get this thing going. So if you're wondering why has this thing been hanging out for so long, that's why. I've been trying to get other parts and get this thing going, make the customer happy, all that stuff. He's done a good job of supplying parts. So we've changed the oil. I'm just topping up the oil now. We've got the coolant pipes on. We've got the intake manifolds on. Let me go run around the other side here. Got the battery charging up. We've got some stuff going on. We've got a carbureted fuel system. In other words, let me move my bottle here. We've got two DGV carburetors with manual chokes, and I'm ready to prime them. So I've got a fuel system right here with the regulator that comes from the tank. I'm using the high pressure pump from the tank, but I need to get it down to like 4 psi or 2 psi or somewhere in there. So I've got a return line plumbed in here that goes back to the tank. I'm not sure if that's going to work. Right now I'm getting ready to prime the system and I want to pump any fuel that's in the tank into this bottle and just see how bad it is. If it's solvent, I don't want to use it. Got the battery on a charger. Let's go back here to the back of the car. This is our in-tank fuel pump. Again, this is the fuel injection fuel pump, even though we're using carburetors, and I don't have a relay for that, or I haven't figured it out. So I'm just going to put a battery supply back here, see if I can pump it. Let's just see if it turns over. When I got this car, the engine was stuck, like literally stuck. I had to oil all the cylinders. I got it unstuck, and then I did a bunch of work on the front, getting all the belts tight. All the brackets were cracked for the power steering, alternator, and water pump. So that's all back together. Oh, and we did the brakes too. So a lot of little things. We now have, come on in here. Come on in the cockpit of this firm pedal, and let's just see if it cranks over. Yeah, good strong crank there. I need to check for oil pressure. So see if the oil light goes off here. Let's see if oil light's not going off. I don't know if I got that hooked up right or not. There is a sender on the engine, but I don't know if I have the correct wires. Again, some of this was just handed to me. That is the oil pressure sender. I do have one wire, but I don't know if I have it hooked up to the right one or if this is even connected. Got to keep playing with that. All right. So I'm going to pump some fuel in this thing, and I'm hoping it'll light off. I do not have the linkages, so I've got to create linkage for the dual carburetors. It did not come with that, so that's the next thing. I'm hoping I can get it to idle, maybe take a little bit of throttle. I've got a little bit of play or a little bit of actuation. It's really janky. I got to make something. Anyhow, first things first, let's pump some fuel, make sure we get oil pressure. I don't have any coolant in the system yet, but we're getting there. Okay, welcome back. After tinkering around a bit with the BMW Bavaria, Stella has moved to the shade. It is hot outside. Again, it's unusually warm and really breezy. The breeze is coming from the mountains, which means it's coming from Central Oregon. 98 degrees. I don't know. I'm afraid to look. It just feels hot. We're working on the Bavaria. It is also a hot car. I've got a surprise for you guys. Excuse me. Baby's first cry. So I don't have a power supply for the fuel pump. This is an in-tank fuel injection fuel pump, 50, 60 pounds, something like that. I'm going to hook it up to external supply. You can hear it running. I don't know if you can hear it running or not. So what we got is we got two lines, basically a pressure and a return runs up here to supply the fuel injection, which is no longer fuel injection. What we have is two carburetors. We have two Weber DGVs, and what I've done is I've taken the pressure line from the tank at 40 psi and I put a restrictor into the return line, and I had to mess around with that. At first I tried no restriction and I got no pressure. Tried a little bit of restriction, no pressure, then more of a restriction, so I put a tube in there with a hole in it, and then I put a nail in the tube, and I now have, we're looking at the red. Pay no attention to the black. I'm looking for about 3 psi, and that's actually what I've got. So that's with the regulator completely off. I've got a fuel filter that's full, and I've got pump shots. One pump shot there, one pump shot, let's see what we can do there. One pump shot there. And I've got the idle screws open a little bit. I don't have the chokes on, I don't have this hooked up, I don't got the linkage hooked up. That's going to be a whole nother job. I do believe I have the vacuum lines, I have oil, I got the battery on the tender. I believe I have spark. So we're going to fire this thing. What's stopping us? We got 2 pounds of oil pressure right now, batteries on a tender. I can always just turn it off, right? It's not going to run away. I don't know if I have oil pressure because the sender, that's right. Still not sure on the oil pressure. Let's see what happens. Turn the key. Okay, this is for all the marbles. Here we go. We're in neutral. Oh, tack worked. Come on, baby. I got the gas pedal doesn't work, so I can't help it. It's trying. It needs more fuel, so I'm gonna give it some more. Maybe I can close these chokes. They're manual. Oh yeah, that's not that hard. Let's close that one. Close that one. I'm gonna give it a couple more pump shots. Whoops. Pump shot opens the choke. Stay closed. Pump shot. Close choke. Now let's see what happens. Okay. It's for all the marbles. Here we go. Bring the thunder. Come on, baby. Oh, it's trying so hard. Okay, I'm gonna dink with this a little bit. Right, I don't know where my timing's at. Okay, I gotta figure out where TDC is. Distributor's loose. Somebody left it loose. Okay, after messing around, I'm pretty sure my timing is right there, and I could not keep my chokes closed because I have no choke close cable. So I took this little wire, little mechanics wire, and I wired it closed. Now, I still have fuel pressure. I've got a full fuel filter. I've got plenty of oil. Let's see what happens. Here we go. Bring the thunder. Yay. There we go. Whoop. I got nothing on this carburetor. This carburetor's dead. No response. How is that possible? Okay. It runs. And our oil light's off, but our generator light is still on. Yeah, hey, that was my goal, is to fire this thing up. So, okay, we're running on one carburetor. There's something up with this one. I got to figure it out. Oh, that makes me feel good. Thanks for coming along on this journey. We got the ultimate driving machine running. Now the shop is completely full of smoke, and I'm very excited. Thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. I got to jump on the next car.